Is there a button I need to click to share to my
Hold on
audience?
1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
We are live and we need to do our
Hey
intro
guys,
video.
good to
Hey,
see
y'all.
everybody. We're going to show you a little video in just a second, but buckle up because we're about to talk about some amazing things today.
We are, and we're going to have some fun today. I'm really looking forward to it. And here we go.
Here at the Giver Marketing Network, we don't leave you drifting out in space. We connect you to a coach who will help you build and grow your marketing business. Our process acts as a guide on how to connect with other businesses, maintain good relations, and establish a presence on the Giver Marketing Network. Each member within this collaborative group will have the opportunity to leverage your talent and influence, a true network effect. If you are looking to collaborate on more projects, welcome to the Giver Marketing Network, the most trusted and highest rated collective of specialists on the planet. Here we have a group of like-minded professionals who focus on making valuable introductions and helping each other grow by teaming up. Imagine Upwork meets a network and a coach. The talent collectively includes services like visibility and SEO, creating logos, designing websites, managing social media, outreach messaging, visual storytelling, and much more. Think of what you could do with laser-focused allies, strengthening your business while offering your talent to the entire network. Click near this video for more information.
Welcome everybody to the Giver Marketing Network broadcast. Christine Deane and Ed and James and myself are going to be taking you on a journey today to learn more about video marketing, learn more about the great discovery. And by the way, Christine, I think this is the first time we've had any kind of network marketing or affiliate marketing plan or company represented on this broadcast. So this is a very special broadcast, very special guests. And we want to thank you, Ed and James, for joining us and being able to share a little bit of this really innovative platform with some other extra tools built in that are, I'm hearing the phrases amusement park of AI tools meets the great discovery. I'm hearing all sorts of buzz, like really cool stuff happening. So with that being said, let's go around the horn and just share a little bit of our story so that people have context, and then we can jump into the meat and potatoes of our meal today. Let's start with you, James. James, what's your James Penny? Everybody, look him up on LinkedIn, connect with them online. But where did you come from? How did you get to do what you're doing? Give us the short version of that. We'd be very interested.
Yeah, so absolutely. A really short version. I mean, I grew up in a very poor family. There was 10 of us kids, and literally we were so poor we wore blue jeans with holes and patches in them before they were cool, right? Now they're kind of cool. I should have saved them. We could have made a lot of money with those. But growing up, I decided at a young age I wasn't going to be poor all my life, so I started working extremely hard, saving up some money, opened my first business. And going through that process, the pain of trying to lift myself up, I grew a passion for helping real people earn money and succeed. And so as part of that, I got into franchising. I built franchise companies globally for over 3 decades. Mm-hmm. And that was my contribution, I felt, to being able to help lift people up, because I could create jobs in communities all around the world and give people the opportunity to kind of work their way up like I did. my real goal was to help them own their own franchise or own their own business and get that level of success like I did. That was a little bit harder code to crack than just helping create jobs. So that's the real brief story.
Okay, well, good. Ed, you want to share a little bit of your background, just kind of how you've taken the journey and maybe how you're helping folks now?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, I began really in digital marketing probably 30 years ago. I've been in traditional marketing the majority of my life, from television, radio, print, old school, direct mail, television ads, direct media buys. In early 2000s, like 2007, 2008, I ended up back in Houston, my hometown, Houston, Texas, and I planted myself at a coffee house in Midtown near the Technology Center, and I wanted to make some, an impact. So I just started a podcast and I started interviewing people on camera. That's how I got started in video marketing, and I saw the impact of it. One video made $10,000 for a roofer. I got invited to trade shows for free. A lot of doors were opening, right? And that's what we all want, right? We want the door to open so that we have a chance to talk to somebody to close the deal, because sales is what it's all about in business, right? So that opened the door for me in a lot of ways. So I loved it, and I've been in video marketing ever since, developing unique solutions and apps and helping small enterprises start businesses, helping people be more effective in their digital marketing and getting their outreach in the marketplace. So we love video. We are a video-centric company in a big way.
Excellent. Thanks for sharing, Ed. Really appreciate that. Christine, how did you meet these fine fellas? And we've gotten to know each other a little bit, but how did you end up meeting them?
Well, that's the thing, right? A friend calls a friend who says, you have to meet James Penny. He's got this thing that's incredible. And I'm like, all right. I'm always open. I love meeting people. So I meet James Penny and he shows me what's going on with the Great Discovery. And what blew me away was just the cutting edge side of it. Right? The willingness to make partnerships and work together, and how can we all, make the tide rise for everybody. Okay. So I was just like, oh no, we need to bring him in and have him talk a little bit more. And then the latest collaborations going on with what Ed's got going, and it's just like, it makes sense. It just makes sense from a marketing perspective. I was like blown away. So I'm really looking forward to what James is going to be sharing today.
There's so many layers to this. And what I've noticed over history is the people that make the most impact and money are the innovators, not necessarily the inventors. It's the innovators. They bring 2 things, 3 things together, and then all of a sudden the market just gets really hungry. Like they recognize it. They know this is special. This is beautiful, but it's not so unknown that they can't figure it out. So it's so great to have you guys and everybody here today to be able to discuss this. James, I hear you have some visuals for us today. We're going to have some fun. Is this right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to share with some people how they can actually market their own business in just kind of a 1, 2, 3 step format. Super simple, super easy. They can master AI in about 30 minutes.
Come on, man. So whether you're a coach, consultant in the marketing space or not in the marketing space, you can learn today from what you're about to show and apply it to your business, because, well, quite frankly, we're a video-driven world. We're an AI-driven world. So you're going to pick up something. Get your pens and paper out. Get your digital note takers out. And let's buckle up. Come on, James. Let's do it.
All right. So we'll get started here. So won't go into too much detail here, but as mentioned before, my name is James Money Penny. My background is building international franchise companies. What I want to share with you today is the most advanced AI-powered e-learning platform on the planet, but it's so much more than that, because we have, as part of this system, as part of our mission to empower humanity through knowledge, we have created some amazing tools that anybody, even just for fun or for business in any way, shape, or form, can have a really cool toolbox to build their business. I'm going to give you an example of how we help organizations, companies, churches, just about anybody be able to communicate globally around the world, build your business around the world, or if you just want to work here in the U.S. with a lot of people who speak other languages besides English.
Keyword, other languages, ladies and gentlemen. Write that down. Here we go. Put it in the comments. Other languages, because James is going to explain something that's super interesting. Of biblical proportions. Of biblical proportions.
Yes. Yeah. So were you guys able to hear the video?
We're not seeing any change in slides. We just see the first one that had you on it.
Okay. Sorry about that. Not sure why that is.
You probably need to present show because right now we're seeing all the slides.
Oh, okay. Hang on just a moment. Well, I clicked the present show button.
If it's opening in a new window, that might be the window that needs to be shared then.
Okay. Maybe we need to share a different window.
It's the red button up in the right-hand corner. It says share.
It might be opening a new window for you, though. Or if you just want to click on the slides on the left, you should.
Yeah, just click on the
should pop right up.
Left, James. I think we'll be good. Don't worry about the video issues.
Okay. So just go ahead and leave this up here and just click on the slides on the left.
On the left, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right. And so I can actually play this here. Maybe you'll hear it.
Nope.
Can you?
Can't hear it. Nope.
Can you guys hear that?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll skip that part. So basically what Rook is doing here is he's speaking in multiple languages with with our AI systems, just translate it in his words, his voice, and even maps his lips out. And so, why are we teaching about marketing with an e-learning platform? Well, this platform, we found all of these tools that we've created to help content creators, course creators share their message globally and empower humanity through knowledge are great marketing tools as well. Our sister company is Six Sigma, which was voted the top 10 business innovations the last 150 years by MIT Sloan School of Management. So as part of that, we have been servicing almost every large company worldwide for 40 years in every branch of the United States military. So we have doors open to us to help people market their business that most people would never even have an opportunity to knock on. In addition to that, we have thousands and thousands of commission-only sales affiliates that can promote your product if you were to choose to do that. And of course, the most advanced AI marketing tools available, step-by-step video creation tools, website creation tools that you can create, yes, with AI, sales funnels, and a whole lot more. And so this system actually that Ed and I have created really started out as a system to create your course for course creators, a very step-by-step system, and not just your course, but every aspect of your course, your PowerPoint, your logos. It does the research for you. It does the outline for you. By the time you walk through this, you have an amazing course. Well, guess what? All of these tools, we found that companies absolutely love them, and they can use them to also market their business, create their logos, create their sales funnels, create marketing videos. As you may know, YouTube Shorts are one of the most popular videos on the planet right now. Anything 1 minute or less that is done in a short format is a easily viral type video, and with that, you can market your business for pennies. With this tool system that we have, as it was mentioned earlier, this is kind of like the theme park of AI. You've got just about every kind of tool, and I'm not going to go through all of these tools here because there's quite a few of them, but we are going to demonstrate just a few of those tools for you. So I'm going to go ahead and actually bring up the system and show you how we can actually live create a video in a very simple process. Now, whenever I do this, I'm going to have to share a different screen, I'm assuming, right?
And if it's not showing, then we'll just keep
You want me
going.
to- You want me to share it, James? I could share it really easy.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and share it, Ed, and just walk me through how to quickly create a video
Sure.
and a logo, maybe a couple of things while the video is creating.
Well, I think when I was talking to Ed before the show, he had mentioned about spending a very limited amount of time and managed to accomplish a lot during that short period of time. What was it, 2 hours to build all the marketing or something crazy? I mean, it really was something insane.
It was a little longer than 2 hours, but yeah, this weekend we did a mini boot camp using this platform, and we did it with a few businesses, and both of them were very successful, from Post-it note or from napkin to launch. They had an idea and they were able to start off. For example, I'll start off with here, then I'll make a video. So they started off here with we have like a small coach in here that has my entire knowledge base of 30 years connected to it. So they started off here and they started to ask it, for example, can you write me an ebook or create an outline? It ended up writing their entire ebook for them, and created social posts for them, created their mission statement for them, their company description. And of course they can edit it themselves and put their own, voice in there, their own bio in there as well. But it gives them a hand up. And that's the great thing about this platform, right? It's designed to help somebody stick the shovel in the dirt, right? And get started. That's really what it's all about. And get them to to the finish line. Let me just show you right here with videos. I can make videos to promote my courses, right, all day long. So perhaps I want to use, a website, or I can put in a video script. And by the way, we have a video script generator in here that generates a video scripts for you using the DISC principle. So you can generate scripts if you need help with that. You don't know what to put in there. We have an AI app for that. So under the video, I can put in a website. I can choose my theme. Maybe I want it inspirational. I can go in and choose English, or by the way, like James mentioned, any language in the world. I could use photorealism, like real photos, or scroll stopping. I could choose my voice, perhaps. Maybe I want to use Matilda. I like her. And then we'll turn the music down a little bit. It won't be too loud. And let's make it a quick video, maybe about 15 slides, about 1 minute and 15 seconds. We'll make it landscape. And then we'll just click on create video. Now that takes about 5 to 6 minutes. We can come back and look at it, right? And I'll show you some of the other stuff that's in the platform, and just maybe really, really fast. And let's share this tab here. You can see the screen, I assume. Yes. Right. So we have all kinds of coaches in here. For example, if you want a research assistant coach, they know how to do all the research for you. We have a brand buddy coach. We have an ebook buddy coach to help you write your book. We have a course buddy, a live training every week. We have all kinds of tools in here to help you, including the 5 steps that James mentioned. The big idea, which helps you come up with your big idea for your course. If you don't know where to start, you can start with Brand Buddy to brainstorm that. Number 2, you can generate your course outline. And of course, number 3, you could have our platform do all the research for you. Like, for example, I didn't know, if you probably didn't either, in the 1980s, IBM's Writing to Read program utilized AI-like algorithms to teach reading foreshadowing today's AI content creation tools and generation tools. Pretty interesting, right? In 2020, educational institutions used AI as a basis to help learning and education people in education. So this gives you a lot of background, right? And then you can put your whole draft together. It writes about 7,000 words for you instantly. And that's a great place to start for your course. So the video, let's see if it's done here. It's still working. We could wait. You could ask questions if you want to at this point.
Real quick question for you, Ed, and James, if you've seen some of this, or anybody, if somebody already has videos created, and they do want to use some of these tools, maybe for parts of the project or other projects, but they already have their course created. What are some of the bells and whistles or the tools that can be used to make sure and publish easily and with class and with maybe some intros, outros, like different things if they have the raw videos already recorded?
Right. So if they already have their course created, right, think of it much like a movie, right, that Hollywood produces.
Mhm.
So you have to get people to go buy the ticket. You got to get them to go register. You need to put a huge donut of content around that course to promote it. Well, that's one of the benefits of obviously the Great Discovery. We already have a built-in network that helps promote it to you. But on the other hand, you want to do your own donut or your own content blitz, right? Well, this is a content blitz machine here, this amusement park. I mean, it can generate short videos to you, audio clips. You can create stunning scroll-stopping images for different types of projects, right? For your social media. It generates, like this is for a project we were working on, right? So just amazing stuff. You can put in prompts to help you generate images for your social media. You could do, a lot of marketing like motion type of promo videos as well in the platform, all designed to help you promote your course, right?
So you can take the video you already have, Ed, if I'm hearing you right, and you can ask it to clip it up. You can leverage those clips, or at least the script or whatever it is for imagery. You can ask it to, so it's leaning into the AI tools of today all in one place, and you can ask it to do just about anything related to text, video, editing, imagery creation, all these things in one place.
That's right. So I could actually go, like, for example, if I wanted to go into and upload a book, let's say, that I've written, a short little book, right? So I'm uploading a book here, and it's called the 5 Pro Tips for Ranking Your YouTube Video on First Page Google. So I could say, I can just tell this brand coach guy, this could be your video script, right? That you have subtitles, and you put your video script in here and say, can you, outline this PDF for me, right? And then, of course, now the brand coach is going to sit there and look at the document that you uploaded or the script, and it outlines it for you, okay? Then I can say, okay, great. Now I can go even further, and I can say, for example, let's do tip number 6 and say, hey, can you write, act like a New York best seller and write my chapter, and then paste that in there. This is how we wrote the ebook for this client this weekend, well over 60 pages, right? And we just put the information in there, and then boom. I may not even have to spell it.
It writes it, but then after that, you can actually have it create a video with voice and maybe short clips about each chapter, and have it tease out the book over the course of 12 weeks with 12, one chapter a week, kind of tease it out and give a little taste and see along the way using these tools, correct?
That's right. Yeah,
Wow.
Probably didn't like my misspelling there, but I could just say, hey, write a chapter on this, please.
Wow. So, okay. So Ed, you obviously have a beautiful baby here. Like this is something I can tell by how you're using the tools. You're very, you built something very special here. Any other common questions that come up around this tool before we watch the video?
Yeah, good question. What can I do after the video is made, right? Because sometimes it's difficult to edit, right? So what we have is in the platform, once the video is done, which is done right here, I could go in and edit the script or the images, right? I could, if the voiceover is too loud or the music's too loud, I can
bring up that other screen. I want to see that other screen.
Yes, this one here, the edit.
I'm only seeing the text screen.
Yes. How about this one here?
There you go. Yep.
Yeah. So I can go in and edit, right? Edit each one. I could regenerate the image. I can view the image that it put together for that particular screen.
Excellent.
I can upload my own videos, right? I could upload a video, it's a 20-second clip from my cell phone to make a custom video. I could add scenes, edit the script if I want to, right? I mean, there's all sorts of things that you could do. I could change any of the settings of the captions or the effects of the captions, right?
Okay.
And so, and then you would just click on regenerate. So it makes it easy to edit, right? And
Okay.
of course, let's go ahead. You want to see the video, what it made without?
Yeah, I want to see it. Even if we can't hear it, I want to at least see, the moving picture, if you will.
You should hopefully you should be able to see it. Let's try this here. Let's go to our vault. By the way, we give you 5 terabytes of vault back here.
Dang. Okay.
Included in the platform. So let's go to my AI videos. And let's watch this one here.
Welcome to VodCast Hub, where your journey to impactful video marketing begins. Imagine a future where your business captivates audiences with genuine video testimonials. Located in the heart of Franklin, Tennessee, VodCast Hub is transforming the way businesses engage with their market. Experience our comprehensive video testimonial software platform, risk-free for 14 days, no credit card needed. Imagine capturing authentic customer experiences with ease, elevating your brand's trust and visibility. With VodCast Hub, producing branded videos has never been easier or more efficient. Send personalized video emails and messages that require no editing and speak directly to your audience. Our DIY plan is here to empower you at an accessible $49 per month. Looking for more? Our Done With You plan offers exclusive coaching and video SEO for $497 per month. At VodCast Hub, we simplify video production, allowing your creativity to shine without limits. Unlock the power of engaging content that speaks volumes about your business. Be inspired, innovate, and impact with cutting-edge tools designed to elevate your marketing strategy. Your story deserves to be shared, and VodCast Hub is here to help you tell it effectively. Join countless businesses who have already revolutionized their video marketing efforts. VodCast Hub, where your vision meets the power of video. Start your journey today.
Excellent. I know Christine has another video to share as well.
I do.
So let's jump right over. I mean, this is show and tell, right, ladies and gentlemen? So
It is. And I was just thinking about if you could make something like that for your business that easily without spending tens of thousands of dollars on somebody coming in to do the videography, right? And all the things that you need to do for advertising. I'm like, what a nice alternative.
Yeah, and
It's
you can edit
nice
it,
to
put your
explore
own-
those options.
And you could edit it and put your own flavor in it, your own products and stuff, right? Which I love that, right?
Absolutely. I love the cutting edge video. Like I said, the cutting edge stuff is what I love about the Great Discovery. So let me do a screen share. We were trying to get the demo earlier. James was trying to show Rook speaking more than one language. So that's what I wanted to pull up right now. We've got, there we go. There you are. I found you, James.
Hi, I'm Jamie. How would you like to be booked every available moment to deliver your message or your content? Better yet, how would you like to earn residual income on tens of thousands of salespeople worldwide and be able to deliver your message through your lips and your voice in multiple languages? That's what the Great Discovery can do for you. Watch this demo. They can even help an East Texas boy like me speak almost any language. Watch the demo, then click the link to learn more today. Hola, soy James Penny. ¿Cómo te gustaría estar siempre disponible para entregar tu mensaje o contenido? Mejor aún, Salut, je suis James Penny. Comment voulez-vous être réservé à tout moment pour transmettre votre message ou contenu? Voulez-vous gagner un... 私はジェームズ・ペニーです。メッセージやコンテンツを提供するために、微循環予約されることを希望しますか？さらに良いことに、Ciao, sono James Penny. Come preferisci essere contattato per inviare il tuo messaggio?
Okay, stop it right there, Christine. That's amazing. Like when I first saw a demonstration of this a while back, I was like, wait a minute. That means my company, our collective of companies, we can all go international and actually make an impact through video. And because we're in a video driven world, the fact that we can do that. And then I'm thinking about all the churches and nonprofits and ministries that have like satellite or like traveling organizations going cross culturally, and they have a particular region of the world where they're like, everything we do impacts this part of the world. And this is the language we need to be at least bilingual, in some way, shape, or form. This allows you to be not only bilingual, but multilingual. And every major language, as far as I can tell, every major language in the world, like to Ed's point earlier, is represented in an ability to translate that. And the way this technology is developing, and just how the lips actually track with the words, and only certain people notice that kind of stuff. But then there's there's some people that really notice that kind of stuff, and people like Ed will notice like that lips didn't line up with those words. There's something weird going on, and the psychology of that, to be able to have it lining up properly, is so powerful from a technology and a communication standpoint. So James, thanks for kind of leaning into that video and making sure that we could see that. Christine, thanks for bringing it up. Let's shift over now from the technology over to the opportunity, to the way that we're collaborating. Let's just have a roundtable discussion. We've had a lot of nice show and tell today. This is good. We could talk for 3 hours on each one of these like tools and platforms, and we might do some of that later. But the point is like for today, let's just have a roundtable discussion of what we're kind of hinting at or giving an appetizer about today. What are the common questions, like maybe the unknowns, the concerns, the I'm not smart enough to do this, or like James, we were having a little trouble with difficulty with technology earlier, but we have coaches, we have people to help with this kind of thing. Like Christine Deane is really great at StreamYard. Next time we get on, it's going to be smooth as butter. We're good. It's totally fine. And with Ed, if somebody doesn't know where to click first, second, third, the team is there to help, and all these different things. So what are the concerns, the unknowns, the fear factor of like, I don't know if I can do this. Like,
will I be left alone? Is there anybody going to help me? A lot of entrepreneurs and people with, James would tell you this, experts in their industry, they have never gotten around to writing a book. You ask people in the audience, hey, how many of you are thinking about writing a book or have thought about it? They all raise their hand. How many of you actually done it? Not many hands go up, because they need some help taking it to the finish line. Or their course, they need a platform like the Great Discovery to put their course on and market it to the world, right? And get paid for that. So, they got to know there's a community here. I think Christine would agree with that. The community of us working together to help each other. Even in our AI platform, we have weekly training calls and masterminds and boot camps, and really a lot of training to support the community.
Love it. Any
another
other
thing? Yeah, another one, Timothy, is okay. So somebody watches my video in Hindi. And now they want to talk to me, and I can't speak Hindi. Okay, well, we've solved that too, because actually with our Zoom technology that we've created, you can hop on a Zoom with somebody. You might have 60 people on the Zoom, all of them speaking different languages. You can speak in English, they'll hear you in their native language.
What?
They can speak in their native language, and you'll hear them in
Wait a minute. Are you saying this is in real time right now? Like you can do this in real time?
Real time. Yeah, the lip sync is not there in real time. It's too much processing power, but it will be I predict within about a year. But in real time, you can have a conversation with someone in just about any language around the world, and they'll hear you in their native language, and then they can speak to you in their native language, and you'll hear them in English or whatever language that you choose. I
knew that was coming, but I didn't know that was here, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing, like real time. So we could have a missionary organization that has 1,000 missionaries. My son's a part of a group that loves on people all across the world, and they can have a meeting with their folks in Philippines and say, okay, here's a training, or here's some questions, or here's some conversations we need to have about how we're gonna impact and encourage some people in that region, and they can speak in English, and it can be translated to the language of the receiver by just them picking on whatever language they want it to receive in. Are you serious?
Exactly. Yeah. And in fact, we just made world history. We just made world history in October. We did a 48-hour simulcast, 48 hours straight, people speaking, simulcast, speakers all around the globe, all speaking different languages. And in that particular simulcast, we used the top, included the top 41 languages. So if somebody was speaking from Germany, you could pick English or Spanish or whatever you wanted to hear them in, and you could hear them in that. We just did that, the first global simulcast where we broadcast the speakers talk in 41 different languages based on.
Oh, just 41 languages. Okay.
Just 41. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And we do 160 or 146 right now. But for that, we did the top 41. It was amazing. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is wild stuff. Any other questions people have, like how am I going to do this, or what's the next steps, or like how easy is it, or does it cost $10,000, or like what's all the questions that people might have? Because I'm literally asking for me, like I'm like, because look, I'm in it with you guys. Like I want to learn this, from you guys. So
yeah. So go ahead, Ed.
No, I'll start with the low end stuff. I mean, and James could talk about we love the Great Discovery because that's where it's all we could put our courses on there. But, Christine has a special link and a special offer for like Course Buddy, the Course Buddy program. And she has that link where it's only $29 for the first month for you to have over 35 applications to help you market your courses, create your courses, write ebooks, produce marketing videos, produce a plethora of content in any type of language you want. Right? So it's very affordable and it's accessible for anybody around the world.
Okay, good. So that's that part. That's kind of let's get this created so we can go public, so we can go to the platforms and distribution channels, which is what it's no longer radio and television only, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying that you can't do radio and television. In fact, this could probably help you build an amazing script. I just built a radio script using AI a couple days ago. So this is amazing tools, Ed. I appreciate you mentioning that. Well, James, what are some of the other ways to kind of not only put your toe in the water, but start swimming a little bit?
Yeah, so one of the cool things about the Great Discovery, originally it was designed specifically to sell courses, book keynote speaking events, and coaching events for people who are in that industry. But what we found is more and more businesses are coming to us saying, hey, I want to be featured on your website. And the really cool thing about the Great Discovery is if someone joins our system as a content creator, they can upload unlimited videos for life, and they can have on-demand translation. Our students can pick whatever language they want to hear their particular content in, whether it's an advertisement for their roofing company or an advertisement for, their car dealership or for their, spa. So it's not just for course creators anymore, and it's very, very affordable. We actually do like a very small one-time fee, and then people can utilize the system for the rest of their life. At least we're doing that right now for people who join us during this global expansion phase. For people who join after that, then it's going to be more of a subscription monthly type fee. But there's really never been an opportunity like this on the planet where you can pay once for advertising and promoting your business and get to use it for life. And the other thing is, people are really asking about, okay, do I have to do this alone? And I'll let Ed talk about really kind of the ongoing workshops that we do with people that are included in that, small monthly fee. If they're part of CourseBuddy.ai, they get ongoing workshops as well. So if you don't mind, Ed, share a little bit more about what we're doing in those workshops.
Sure, absolutely. So yeah, for example, for Course Buddy, every Thursday at 1:30 Central, that's a live training mastermind call. We go on there. Like last week, we covered a topic that we did it live. We actually produced a video of our face on a platform of a promo video for an event we were going to be doing next week. And we wanted to put that video on the first page of Google organically. So what we did is we showed them how to tag it, how to produce it, all the tricks. We gave them an ebook with about 15 strategies of how to tag that video. And within 5 hours, that video was on page 1 of Google with that long tail keyword.
Come on.
That's the kind of stuff that we do.
Tactics.
We do that every week.
Tactics. I love it.
Yeah, we do that every week. We have all kinds of tutorials in the platform.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, we want to host a lot of different trainings. We're launching a lot of other different like orientation calls, etc.
So I'm thinking there's like two kinds of people. There's the keyboard warriors that want to figure it all out themselves, and they're like a little bit nerdy, and they're pushing their glasses up, and they're rocking it like they're getting it done. And then there's others that are like, I want to learn this within a group of people. Like, I want to hang out. I want to get to know some other folks. I can do some of the stuff on my own as well, but I really like the camaraderie. I get faster answers to my questions if I can just kind of be a part of a little group. I love that y'all have something for everybody where they can dive into the tools, but then they can also dive into a little community of some kind or a workshop of some kind. Christine,
I can't tell you. I had a 75-year-old this weekend trying to use AI, and he was saying "wow" like every 20 minutes, like what it was. He's always wanted to write a book, but you don't know how that makes you feel. The fact that you can help him put his book together and get him started, right? It's rewarding to us.
well, I'm telling you what, I'm going to dive into some more of these tools, and I'm not even 75, so I'm excited. I'm 47, not 74. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Hey, Christine, you got some visuals here for people to kind of play and check things out, but do you have any comments before we kind of bring up some of those visuals?
You know, for me, it's really about the possibilities. I find that sometimes technology is kind of the hiccup that people run into. They're intimidated by it. They're afraid of it. They're, not sure about it. And that's where I see a lot of people getting stuck. And I love when we have an opportunity to share tech tools, right? Marketing tech tools that make it just a little bit easier for people, and it makes it more accessible, right? The idea of having something at the top of Google 5 hours later, I'm sorry, what? Let me see the next person that doesn't feel comfortable with technology raise their hand and think they can do that, right? That's one of those things that are intimidating. So, when we can make it so that it's accessible to more people, that makes my heart happy, right? Because I've got so many coaches that I work with, and they're struggling because they don't know the technology side. Hey, Christine, you got a minute? I'm answering those kind of calls all the time, right? So this gives them something that they can do themselves. They get to feel independent and be able to work on it without feeling like they're bugging somebody all the time, and they've got the support there if they want it. So I just love being able to give people that kind of freedom. Right.
Well, whether it's video streaming platforms like StreamYard or Zoom or even, Facebook Live or YouTube Live or whatever it is, there are people that have a little bit more experience than you. So to pretend like you have to jump in and be an expert instantaneously, I think it's actually that fake it till you make it, or that I'm an expert from day one concept. I think that's actually a false sense of ability, and it's just not healthy. It's not healthy that we think that way. We need to be able to connect with folks, watch videos like this, get to know the people on this broadcast here. Just reach out to them on LinkedIn or Facebook or whatever social you prefer, Instagram, whatever it is. Reach out to them, find them, and ask them more questions. Christine, you have a special link, and look, we're a classy organization here. We just want to help you. Like, whatever, take it or leave it, but at least hopefully you found some value in these presentations today. There are other tools that have a small piece of what we talked about today that you can play with as well. You don't have to buy our thing. You don't have to buy Christine's. You don't have to click on her link necessarily, but I tell you what, you'll be very blessed if you do. So, Christine, tell us what is this about?
What I've got. Well, so we mentioned we don't normally talk about affiliate programs a lot, right? But this is one of them that I believe in. So I'm very careful about what I attach my name to. As the networking diva, I have a reputation to uphold. So I only put my name on things that I think are valuable. So the Great Discovery, it says greatdiscovery.com/diva gets you in my eco space. Cool thing is you show up and all your contact information goes to me when you sign up. So guess what? You get to work with me.
Yay,
So that's a bonus right there. It's something
it.
special I do for people that I'm working with, right?
Yeah.
And then the course buddy, if you go to divadiscovery.com, that'll get you into my end of the course buddy part. And I love playing in this space. I'm a little techie nerd, I've been building websites since we won't say how long, right? I just love the tech space. And so that's why I get excited about. Now, the special thing where I've got Diva in all caps, that goes along with Course Buddy. And that's what gets you that special discount for the first month. What did we say? $29? Is that what it was, Ed?
Yes.
Yeah. So for $29, you can get that $29 deal for that first month. Just kind of get in there, dive in and play with it. I was so excited because I think there's opportunities here that really makes it available to the masses. Right. This is what I see my clients struggling with. Right. And it's nice to have a coach to go along with that to help guide you. Right. Because you don't come with that marketing knowledge as a business owner. Right. So it's nice to have a coach along the way, kind of help guide you where you're going and what your goals are in your business. So this isn't like a complete replacement, but it sure is a nice tool to have available to kind of give you a hand and get you on that independent streak so you can kind of do the things you want to do.
I'm hearing numbers like this. I'm hearing numbers like use these tools to their maximum capabilities and you're getting like 1,000 to 1 on return on investment of your time. And if it's a small fee and you're getting that kind of return, even on a certain basic tasks, like or availability of resources, like instead of going to Google and spending 2 hours researching something and then kind of getting it like dialed in the way you want it and then uploading 3 different tools to be able to edit your videos and do this and do that and get your scripts and then go hire a coach to help you get it kind of organized and all this kind of thing. Those are all good things. Like we've all done that. There's nothing wrong with those, but the fact that it's all kind of all put into one meal now, like I'm just ordering that and it all comes with it. Like it's part of the whole package. Like that's a blessing for people who are able to grab this broadcast. So thank you.
I'm curious. I got one question. I'd like to know, I'd like to do this case study. You guys have been in marketing a long time. Have you ever heard of the phrase or the term, the acronym, Christine or Timothy, and I'm doing my own case study. Have you ever heard of AEO before?
Say that one more time.
AEO.
AEO.
I don't know that I have.
Never heard of it?
No.
Okay. It's a new trend.
Okay.
You're probably doing it. It's called Ask Engine Optimization. Search engine, the volume is going down. For example, I don't know when it was, ChatGPT just launched Search GPT.
Yeah.
Google had a cow.
Mm-hmm.
They had a cow because they're losing search volume.
Big time, yeah.
Based on search on the phone, on Alexa, on Siri. So how do you even navigate that process? That's the kind of stuff that we provide, cutting edge, on the top, and my Alexa's going crazy because I said her name, but on the top, good content that helps the search engines find you. That's what we're all about. James and I love technology, just like you, Christine.
Yeah. Good. I love it. We learned some new terms today that are probably going to catch on in one way, shape, or form. There's going to be there's a whole nomenclature, a whole language set that's going to be built around technology, just like when we saw the computers come to common use. Now we're starting to use terms like just look it up. Like, what does that mean? That means go on your computer and look it up. Like we all know what that means now because we've been using computers and then, cell phones. Okay. Well, yeah, just ping me. Like, what does ping mean? What did ping mean before there was computers and cell phones? Like they take on different definitions as time goes on and as innovation takes hold. Our culture begins to grab that and say, well, yeah, most people are aware of this. Like we're using this now. So I like that one. Ask engine optimization, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here probably first. So let's go. Hey, Christine, there was one more image that James wanted to show real quick as we wrap up. And then I want to invite everybody to our Wednesday networking as well, if we get a chance. So can you bring that one image up? I just like the image. It's kind of fun. So there's that.
Yes.
There's that link again. But it's just fun to see what these tools can do from an imagery, a video, a transcript, and just all the hard work we do as marketing professionals is now getting really, really accessible. We can now work with our clients in a way where it's like, oh my goodness, you mean we can do this together in like 2 hours instead of like 25 hours? And the answer is now pretty much yes for many projects that we're working on.
Oh, absolutely. Part of it now really as a coach is teaching them how to use the tools that are available. I was just working with a client last night with the Veterans Ranch, and we're working on, campaigns for donations, right? So we talked about these are the different tiers. So going in and asking the AI, okay, well, what's the best marketing strategy to reach people that we want to give us $250,000, right?
Right.
Right. This is not stuff you may know off the top of your head, right? As a nonprofit owner, right? Or nonprofit founder. So, just using the tools available to get you thinking like, oh, well, I don't want to say it exactly that way. So I need to tweak it a little bit, right? But it gives them a place to start.
Yeah. And, we have coaches and marketing companies call us all the time, and we love them using our platform to help their clients, right? They do that a lot, right? It helps them become more efficient, even internal marketing departments, right?
Mm-hmm.
That to help them become more productive and efficient. So, any type of company that wants to be more productive and save time with experts like, Christine and all of us here, we're here to help you. We're here to serve you, right? What can we do to help your business, right?
Well, hey, I want to end with one thing here as we land the plane, and it's a trend I'm seeing in business. When we have our masterminds and when you have your workshops and when we have our networking times, a common theme that's coming up is, I just don't have enough time to get everything done. And I'm going, okay, there's two questions that might be worth asking yourself. If you had an extra $1 million in the bank, what would you do in your business? If you had an extra 1,000 hours available, what would you do in your business? And I think that there's a tie-in here to some of the tools and innovation. I'm hearing numbers like 76%, somewhere in that neighborhood, of people are already applying some aspect of this new technology into their everyday lives and workplaces. So it's not whether or not we're going to be using these tools, it's whether or not you're going to be left behind in who and how we're applying these tools. It's not if, it's when you're going to be using these tools. So we want to encourage you to go ahead and reach out to all of us. Take all of our names, take a screenshot, reach out to us. But another easy way, Christine, on Wednesday, we have networking. And I just want to let people know, look, if you're still like, I want to get to know some more people personally, I want to, network a little bit, givermarketing.com/networking will get you to one of our open house online experiences for marketing professionals, communication professionals, media, PR. We even have an artist slip in every once in a while because of this technology. I'm just telling you, that's what's happening is there's some kind of combination pieces starting to come together. Artists are now becoming a key part of how we're producing content within our ecosystems right now. So if you're in the marketing, communication, media, PR, or art world, please join us, givermarketing.com/networking. And there is no cost to that because it's an open house. It's for you. It's just an open dialogue. Christine, you do a lot of conversations around how do we work together? How do we collaborate? How do we white label? What does that even mean? Like, what does that mean for this next project coming up? Can we go after larger projects together as opposed to smaller projects alone? Like, what does that look like? Can we actually trust each other that way? Like, we're all in the marketing, communication, money making, like business building, business development space here. But we're all working together right now on a broadcast. Like, it's okay. You can do it. There's plenty of business out there if you know how to innovate and really move through the noise. So I just wanted to leave us with that. Christine, did you have anything before we sign off? Say goodbye to everybody.
Yep, absolutely love Wednesdays. It's an opportunity to get to know other people in your industry and how to collaborate. I am big on collaboration. So when we can figure out how to work together, the tide rises all. And it's amazing the collaborations I've seen come out of some of these. So I look forward to seeing y'all on Wednesdays. That's every Wednesday. Come play with us. givermarketing.com/networking, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Blessings, guys. Talk to you soon. Oh, that